We're here at the Gartner Symposium IT Expo 2009 Orlando, and we have Michael Rolfe, Applications Manager for HNI Corporation, one of the top office equipment manufacturers in the United States. How are you doing, Michael?
I'm doing wonderful today.
Michael, we understood today that you have a great need for outsourcing because of a local problem. What is that local problem that you have?
Well, that local problem is a demographic issue with people fleeing our state, which is Iowa, in the 25 to 45 demographic area. So it's very difficult for us to acquire talent to help us in our IT organization.
Would that then be fair to say that you have a tougher selection criteria when you're looking for your outsourcing vendors?
We have a tougher selection, and we have to get it right the first time. We don't have the time to continue to search for people. We have enough difficulty already, so we want to go to a provider that gives us exactly what we want, a high-caliber person, as quickly as possible.
So how do you qualify those vendors that meet that selection criteria and can hit the ground running for you?
Well, we look at a couple of factors. The most important one probably is culture. We're looking for organizations that have a nice cultural fit with our Midwestern values and our Midwestern behaviors. And second of all, we look for organizations that have strong processes, because we're a very process, continuous improvement-driven organization. So we're always looking for organizations that are very process-driven.
So we know that you have chosen Stefanini IT from Brazil. How was that process in selecting Stefanini?
Well, it was actually a quick process. It was less than 6 months. We tried to shoot for 90 days, and it involved the RFP process from afar. We reviewed a large number of RFPs that were returned to us, and we traveled to Brazil and did face-to-face interviews with 4 companies in Brazil. After all of that, we went with an organization that really came probably down to a handshake, and that handshake was between our CIO and the CEO, Stefanini, in Brazil. Right then, we knew that they were the right cultural fit for our needs.
So, if I were to ask you, what was your biggest pain in trying to work with a new IT service provider from Brazil, what would you say?
I think there were 2. One was our organizational barriers. You know, going off and doing this and bringing outside people in is always going to cause organizational issues. And we have process gaps. We're dealing with organizations that are very process-driven, CMMI level 4 and level 5, and we weren't quite at that level. So we had a little process gap that we had to deal with at the very beginning.
And if you were to also ask you what would be your silver bullet benefit today from outsourcing to Stefanini, what would that be?
Well, I would say that we get a high-caliber employees. We can get them rather quickly. We can get employees and bring people to the U.S. in as little as a week's time. So our ability to get quality people with the right skill level very quickly is a big benefit to us.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you.